Finally, they've arrived. Yes. Yes, people, ladies, gentlemen, my Havanas have finally arrived. I thank you. Anyway, welcome back to the next with me, Danny. No guesses again. It's tough, innit? The weather's a bit rubbish, so I don't really want to go outside, certainly not in these trainers. And I get loads of time in the day when everyone else is out at work and, you know, can't play with anyone, can we, if they're stuck at work? So here we go, a bit late to this one. Long story, a friend picked up my Havanas, basically, down from Carnaby Street. Obviously, I've got lots of friends in London, and I was due to go down on the train on the Saturday afterwards because I was stuck in work and pick them up. Happy days. However, the line was closed to King's Cross and my 2-hour journey would have been a 5-hour train journey. Bus, train journey. And so I wasn't up for that, so they got posted up. So they've just arrived. Literally just arrived as well. So here we go. We have got the 4th instalment of the size 2020 City Series, and I've brought all the rest, and we'll talk about all the rest afterwards as well, but I have brought all the rest down. So, just like all the other ones, you get the size 2020 tissue paper, and you get the Glasgow coloured inside. Props to everybody who's flipped theirs as well. I've still not got round to flipping any of mine yet. I may do at some point, but if I'm being brutally honest, I'm just a bit lazy in that sense. I'm just not that bothered. But anyway, now I've got to confess, I've already snapped off the laces, the spare laces. On these, here we go. Here we go. Check these bad boys out. Ooh, what are we saying about these? Ooh. So I did get, and I'm going to hold my hands up, I did get an early look. Someone sent me a picture quite early on these, and I was like, ooh, these are beautiful. Once again, what a shoe, Right, maybe a bit on the pastel, feminine kind of side. I completely get that. However, you know what I'm like. I'm not your, and I've said it before, and I don't want to keep banging on, I'm not your typical casual terrace kind of trainer buyer, I guess, for want of a better phrase. I like things that are a little bit different. Don't get me wrong, I love my Shanghais, I love my Liverpools. They're more your standard go-to terrace style trainer. However, things like the Cordoba and certainly these as well, they're just on that slightly different colour palette, for want of a better word. So let's have a closer look. So you get this beautiful like baby blue suede. Obviously the colours are inspired by Havana, and if you see the pictures of the Havana streets, I guess, and the colours of the buildings, you can see where all these colours come from. You get some leather stripes, obviously you get the Havana branding on there. I love the pink heel tab, that is absolutely mega. And obviously you get the 1 of 2020 on the heel. Inside you get the flipped colour, so you get the Glasgow insole on there. So I'll put a picture up of the Glasgows as well. A good friend Stevie Hallidasner had his Glasgows on display in the Glasgow store. And then you get blue laces, but for me, I'm not too sure if I'm going to rock the blue laces. I think I'm going to go for pink. I think it's pink for me. Pink to make the girls wink, is that? No, I don't think that is the saying. And you also get a dark blue lace in there, once again, to represent the Glasgow. Does it say? Yeah, it does say you might not pick it up on me if I put it against this. It may pick it up. I don't know how good my camera is, to be honest. Picking up that, it probably ain't gonna pick it up. It does say Glasgow on the aglet. On the pink one, it says that one just has an Adidas trefoil. It says Havana on it. As does the blue one's got yellows. It says Havana. So yeah. Ooh. What we're saying. I'm just gonna slide on because I know you can't get them, but you can get. There's people that always buy these stuff and resell them. So mine are size 8, usual size for me, and leg test. Yes, people always go with white socks. I get given white socks, so that's why I wear white socks, and I kind of like them. But yeah, these are size 8s, and definitely the ones to go for. Go for your true size if you're going to get them. So what a shoe, what a collection. I'm going to get the others out actually, and because it's hard having a discussion because it's just talking to myself. But I've got my Havanas, obviously, my Cordobas, sorry. I rock my Cordobas with blue laces. And then I've still got my Liverpools, are just with the green laces in. I think they're just a bit more of a classic. It's weird, I don't know why, but I just feel like they're called the Shanghais and the Liverpools. Look, and I've not worn my Shanghais yet either. I think they're suited more to the laces that's in them. So here's the question: which ones are you having? You're allowed one pair. Which are you having? I mean, Luke, Binsey, Size Team, Adidas, they've smashed it out of the park with these. I'm going to say straight away, because it's hard to be put on the spot, isn't it? These two are my least. I think it's the shape more than anything else. I think the Shanghais are slightly better than the Liverpools, just opinion on because colours. I don't wear much green, so it doesn't go with much. I love the Pops colour on here. So I think those two are probably my least favourite. But I mean, it's like saying your least favourite kids, isn't it? You know, we like all our children. Well, I mean, some of you might not like your kids, but you know what I mean. And then it's between these two for me. Now, I'm still probably going to go Cordoba with the blue laces. Just over Havana with the pink laces. I mean, nothing's going to get worn now. The weather, these aren't going to get outside on feet pictures like the Iraq ZX 8000 yesterday. These are certainly just going to be put back in a box and stored for a nice summer, spring day, something like that. Oh, you tell me, what do you think? Which do you think are, which ones are your favourites? And then obviously we've got Stuttgart coming up next month as well, so it's like a black leather kind of this shape shoe. What are my thoughts? I want to see them in hand. I bet the leather's going to be so lovely and soft, and I bet they're going to be brilliant, and probably ones that we can wear over winter as well, as we get into like November. And I'm guessing that was the kind of plan as all these came out, that I imagined were going to come out like May, June or something like that, in the before coronavirus hit and all that. I don't know that, that's just me guessing. But yeah, lovely. And oh, I didn't see, just the tongue branding is really nice as well, with that little gold tongue badge on there with the pink. So yeah, another good pickup, another great shoe from this guy's at Size, and looking forward to the rest of the pack that comes. Fingers crossed I'll be able to pick them all up. I know what you all say, oh yeah. I mean, it is what it is, and I don't apologise. I can't really do much about it. I enter the raffles, and if people pick my name, people pick my name. What can I say? But hopefully, I don't think I'll be able to get a preview on any of the others. Certainly not the Stuttgart's Cardiff. I think that's too close. I don't think I've got time to do anything on that. And it depends on Wales and lockdown anyway. Who knows if that's even possible for them to be launched. even like they have been done recently because of everything that's going on. And then there's one last one which I don't know, I've not heard 100%. Someone's in St. Petersburg on a live stream to me the other day. If that's right or not, I've not been told. And until it's from the horse's mouth, then I'm not going to spread any rumours. But yeah, we'll leave it there on these ones. Like I say, let me know in the comments down below which ones, or rank them 1 to 4. Come on, let's do it. Rank them 1 to 4. What's your favourite? Down to your 4th favourite. I'm going to go straight off the bat. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 so far. And not that any of them are bad, obviously, because they're all mega. But gun to my head, that's what I'd choose. Right, I think that's it for today. 2 videos in 2 days. Whew, I am knocking them out of the park. Don't forget to like, subscribe, blah, blah. See you next time, Alex. Bye.